What's good, y'all? Out today for yet another backpacking adventure. It is the return of the Mac. I returned to my home state of Colorado to take on a 17.5 mile loop around the Mount Evans Wilderness. It's going to comprise of 3 trails: the Chicago Lakes Trail, the Summit Flats Trail, and the Resthouse Meadows Trail. It's the 3rd of July. There's going to be all kinds of people out here, as everybody's got today off, and we are about 45 minutes, an hour away from Denver. So that's going to be part of the tax to pay, but well worth it, as we are going to have some amazing views. We're going to take a look at countless Alpine lakes. We're going to take a look at Mount Blue Sky, one of Colorado's fine 14ers. On the back half of the trip on the Resthouse Meadows and the Summit Flats Trail, I think we'll get some solitude out there. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to this. Let's go do it. Vámonos! We have maneuvered ourselves up the trail and we find ourselves at camp. I'm camped right up there, but we found ourselves to the lower of the 2 Chicago lakes, hence the Chicago Lakes Trail. Absolutely gorgeous, as you can likely tell in the background. We are approaching sunset. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be clouded out, from getting any, real intense sunset views, but I guess I'll just have to settle for eating dinner at this here lake. Absolutely spectacular. We'll get dinner, we'll eat dinner by this lake, go catch ourselves a snooze, and then tomorrow we're going to work our way up. Up there is the second of the 2 Chicago lakes, and then we're going to work our way all the way up top to Summit Lake. So that is top of the morning, but what a great day. 5 miles in, Chicago Lakes Trail, absolutely spectacular. All right, well, we made it through another night in the wilderness, and we wake up today, and it is now the 4th of July. I guess America's 250th birthday, and also to my father, it's his 78th birthday, so he's been around, I guess, somewhere between a quarter and a third as long as America. Happy birthday, Chief. But we're up and on the move. We're about to be on the move anyway. We got all packed up. Gonna make, like I talked about last night, we're gonna work our way up to the second of the 2 Chicago lakes, and then there's gonna be a lot of uphill. Go straight uphill for that, and then straight uphill once we get up there to get to Summit Lake, and that'll be kind of the high point. We'll be right at the base of Mount Blue Sky, so the views just keep coming. Let's get out there. All right, well, what a glorious trip up Chicago Lakes Trail. We have now officially completed the Chicago Lakes Trail. I got rested up there, took a little siesta at Summit Lake, got me some hydration, loaded up with some water, and now we start the descent. We have reached the high point there at Summit Lakes. I think it's like 12,800 feet. And I definitely could feel that on that last mile of that trail. But we're gonna go ahead, take this Summit Flats Trail, start the descent back down towards the car. I think we're gonna try to do maybe 7 or 8 more miles tonight, and then we're gonna camp just a couple miles away from the car. We'll meet up with the Resthouse Trail. So this should be a lot less people out here and some good open views, so I'm looking forward to it. right, well, in the afternoon we went ahead and knocked the Summit Flats Trail out, as well as all but 2 miles of the Resthouse Meadows. We've situated ourselves here in the trees. I've got to catch a flight tomorrow relatively early, so got to get out of here really early. So we're, like I say, we're about 2 miles from the car. We're down here in this grove of trees, or just, it's nothing but trees down here, so I don't think we're going to get a look at sunset. But an absolutely glorious day, as I anticipated. There was one couple. That was the extent of all the people I saw on both the Summit Flats and the Resthouse Trail. So I did get my bit of solitude, and we're going to go ahead and catch a snooze, and then we're going to make our way to the car in the morning. All right, well, we got up at the crack of dawn and maneuvered ourselves back to the car, and have now completed the Chicago Lakes, Summit Flats, and Resthouse Meadows loop. Ended up being about 20 miles, about 4,400 feet of elevation gain, so it was pretty intense. But probably the most scenic backpacking loop I've ever done. I'm not going to say my favorite, because there were a lot of people on the front half of it. But still, just scenery in everywhere, just in every direction, and a diversity of scenery. The lakes and everything that the Chicago Lakes Trail had to offer, and then the high alpine tundra of the Summit Flats, and then kind of more of a forest walk that you got on the Resthouse Meadows Trail. So a diversity of different things. Absolutely fantastic. If you made it this far, I want to thank you as always, and I hope to see you in the next one.